Hey yo, what's going on, everybody? I'm back. Derek here. Welcome. If you're new to the channel, covering everything wholesaling real estate on here, specifically virtually wholesaling real estate, is that's what I'm doing. Currently out in California, sourcing opportunity out in Texas. So if you enjoy the content, appreciate it if you hit that like, subscribe, notification bell before you leave. Still feeling a little under the weather, but much better than before. On that note, just saw earlier that Jerry Norton had just posted a video. If anybody's wholesaling out in Texas, or just a party to any wholesaling transactions, whether you be an agent or an investor, cash buyer, or a seller, shoot, and you want to help support the wholesaling community out in Texas. Seems like the Texas Real Estate Commission, just released a survey, and what they're trying to do is gauge a little bit of feedback from people who are a party to these type of transactions and determine whether or not uh, implementing regulation like some of these other states is a necessity. So what I'm going to do right now is go grab that link. So what they're doing again is that they rolled out a survey, uh, and it's just like a Survey Monkey, if you're familiar with it. Just a quick couple questions, and they're just again trying to gauge whether or not um, you know the process of wholesaling out in Texas is. They're just trying to get a general consensus of everybody out there. Is this something that people want? Do people want change? Do people want type of implementation where it's regulated, like some of these other states are requiring you to get your license and stuff like that. So it's just important that if you are out here in Texas, that um, you just, so what am I trying to say? You try to represent, you know, and make sure that people aren't people aren't going in there and just kind of going in there and responding in a way and kind of putting a negative stigma on the industry, right? Uh, Not to say that go in there and answer it 100%, unethically. Just be honest, right? And this isn't like this isn't a way to okay, now if we do this survey we can continue operating unethically, right? It's never that. It's never unethically. This isn't an excuse to operate unethically, but rather a place to have your voice be heard and your opinion be heard. And it's important that I feel it's important to get the word out to the wholesaling community out in Texas, because if wholesalers are not aware that this is happening, then what's going to happen is a bunch of agents, a bunch of people on the flip side who are going to benefit from wholesaling becoming regulated. They're going to come into this survey and answer one way, and it's going to paint a negative image and portray a negative picture on the wholesaling industry. So I think it's important that we all go in there and represent. So I just dropped the link in the description. I just completed it myself. What it'll do is it'll ask you, are you a wholesaler out there? Um, I can't see it now that I've already completed it, but Cameron, what's up, bro? What's going on? So just wanted to throw that up there. Again, I think it's important that if you either wholesale out in Texas or just want to support anybody who does wholesale out in Texas, that it's important to go into that survey. Took me less than 5 minutes. Go in there and just have your voice be heard. Uh, so that again, what's really happening is in a lot of these states where regulations coming down the pipe, is it's coming from people on the traditional side of real estate because they feel that business is being stolen, right, from the traditional sense, which isn't the case. Uh, what these people don't realize is the properties that we go after, the people that we target, are in fact the people that they don't want to deal with. Right, these people in these distress situations, these people who are underserved, essentially these vacant properties, uh, agents that are working under big brokerages, they aren't going after these vacant properties with the roof caving in and these blue tarps on the roofs and the boarded up windows. They're not going after these properties. They're going after the nice high end properties that are going to give them the biggest commission on the sale. So it's unfortunate that they look at wholesaling as a negative thing, because if they understood the bigger picture, they would realize that we're not even going after the same people. We're not targeting the same leads. Are you cold calling from a prop stream list? I have before. That's how I closed my second deal. Actually, it was just an absentee owned prop stream list. I don't make a habit of it though, but I do have some lists in my dialer that are from prop stream. Majority of what I'm trying to call is driving for dollars. I build out my virtual driving for dollars list. Um, I just feel that it gives me a little bit more bang for my buck, because I'm not calling a list that everybody else is calling. It's a little bit custom, tailored. Granted, people on that list probably are popping up on other lists, but um, the likelihood of contacting somebody uh, that everybody else is contacting is a lot slimmer than when you just pull a list from these other sources where everybody's pulling lists from, right? Have you drove for dollars online? That's what I do. I virtually drive for dollars. I have a little mini playlist on my YouTube called my virtual driving for dollars process. Um, it's changed a little bit since then. I always say that I need to update it, but but to answer your question, yes, that's what I do. Um, Google Maps. That's pretty much it. I just drive on Google Maps. I'll show you my map one second. I will just pick an area, print out a map of it, and all these lines right here is me manually drawing them with a pen to ensure that I'm not driving the same area twice. Um, yeah, that's what I do. I pull up Google Maps, drive on Google Maps, try to identify some distressed properties. Again, mark it up here on the map so I can be sure that I'm not wasting time and driving the same area twice. And then what I used to do, I just canceled my prop stream because of the new MLS data, situation. I used to pull it up on prop stream and do take like kind of an extra step and determine whether or not these people were worth reaching out to. So that extra step kind of um, allows me to make my dollar stretch as much as possible. I tend not to market to people who have like a bunch of properties, or somebody who's owned the property for less than like a couple years, right? Because the likelihood of them wanting to sell is lower. So I just try to take that extra step to make sure that I'm not, wasting my time and money. But that's going to change because, I just canceled PropStream, just signed up for batch leads, so I'm still going to get familiar with that. Hopefully, I can kind of do the same with batch leads. How do you find the owner's name and number? I called a few yesterday, and they all go to voicemail. How do I find the owner's name and number? So the owner's name, if you have PropStream or batch leads or anything like that, it's going to be there. It should be attached to the public record. So all you need is the property address, and you can pretty much search it anywhere. You don't even really need those softwares, but you can find the owner's name that way. And then the number, I skip trace with batch skip tracing. So if you're unfamiliar, skip tracing is essentially identifying the last known phone numbers, emails, contact information for that associated with that property address. Um, and I'm fairly certain that they're pulling that data from like credit bureaus and other uh, data aggregators. You know what I mean? But uh, I use batch skip tracing, and if you want to try it out, I do have a link in the description. It is a affiliate link, and I will get paid. I don't know how much. Nobody's ever used it yet, but if you end up signing up with batch skip tracing and skip tracing with them, uh, I will get a little kickback. And what it'll do is you'll go in there and you can import either individual properties, or what I prefer and what I recommend is building a list of like 100, 500,000 properties, and then just bulk importing them into the skip tracing platform. And then it's going to kick you back up to 10 phone numbers, up to 3 emails. It's going to give you, their mailing address, the last known mailing address, all types of stuff. So that's what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to skip trace the properties. There are free methods, as a way to try to get that information, but the uh, the quality of that data is not going to be as good. I've tried skip tracing with other platforms before, and batch skip tracing, in my opinion, is by far miles ahead of any other skip tracing providers. So that's why I recommend. What if I don't have a list? What if I'm just driving around and find a quick deal? Then you can do it. You can still, like I said, you can individually skip trace. Um, if you don't want to spend the money, again, there are free methods like truepeoplesearch.com. I tried it before. I just honestly don't recommend it. You're going to end up wasting more time than, uh, the skip tracing is like 15 cents per property or something like that. In my opinion, it's worth it. If you are driving for dollars like that, I know what's up, Jared. Jared does that. And there are other platforms out there, driving for dollar platforms. Sorry if you guys are hearing the trash truck back there, but uh, you can they have specific driving for dollar applications that you can use like on the go, like batch driven. It's a part of the batch kind of ecosystem, like I was just referring to. I know what's the other one that everybody used to use, Deal Machine. But I've heard great things about batch driven, so I would check that out if you're interested. And what you're able to do right then and there is kind of um, pull it up on your phone. It's all mapped out, and you can pull the property up, and you can see the information. And then I'm fairly certain you can kind of just pay for the skip tracing right then and there, and then get the information, call them from in front of their house, or even just go knock on their door. Right? Depends on what your level of comfort is and what your budget's like. Right. So in your case, like you're saying, if you just see one property, like dang, like that's a property right there that I want to get a hold of the owner of. Pull it up on the app, skip trace it for 15 cents or whatever the case is, and then call them right there. How much is batch leads? I just signed up for batch leads, $39. It gives you access to like some of the tools. The main thing that I wanted access to was the ability to comp properties, which is included in that 39. Still kind of figuring out how to navigate it. I comped a few properties just kind of as a practice run the other day when I signed up. Seems fairly easy. I'm just gonna have to refamiliarize myself with a new application because I was using PropStream to comp before, and then with batch leads, it gives you the ability to have like add-ons, like if you wanted to text, if you wanted to pull lists, if you wanted to do other things, uh, you know, house more than like 100,000 contacts or whatever the case is. So check it out. It's batchleads.io. Something that I should probably do is get you some affiliate links for that as well, because now that I'm up in here, there we go. I might as well. Here you go. Check it out if you'd like. That is an affiliate link. You probably True People pretty good. Hey, what's up, Unlimited? True People pretty good. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, I've tried it like a while back. I didn't really go more than like 10 people, but um, I didn't have great success. Batch leads are dope. Highly recommend. Don Juan, what's going on? Whenever Deal Machine doesn't come back with a number, I use True People. Okay. Whenever I want to call right when I see the house. Yeah. Okay. I see. I like that, Jared. Have options like that. Some don't work out. Can you update your Discord link? Have you started cold calling yet? What's up? What's up with my Discord link? It's not good. It's bunk or what? Uh, have you started cold calling yet? Nope. Haven't started. Getting ready to hop on dialer right now. Yeah, it's not working. All right. Yeah, I'll take note of it. I'll do that after the stream. Hit me on Instagram. DM me on Instagram, and I can get you the link, just so I don't forget. Unlimited. It's good, man. Happy Monday. What's going on, Otis? Happy Monday to you too. Hope everybody's doing well. All right. Excuse me. Hello.
Yes.
Hi, this is Miss Whitmer.
Yes.
Hi, how's it going? This is Derek. Sorry, I know this is a bit random here, but I was calling about a property I believe you own on Blundell Drive.
Not for sale.
Oh, okay. Completely understand. Complete all tasks notes here. Oh, interesting. CallTools got a little update. It just notified me. I like that. It gave me a little notice. Like, make sure you do everything before you dispo that call. I like that a lot, actually. Hello? Hello? Don Juan, yes, I did. I speed delete. I ended up buying a few, but it's been so long. I don't really think I'm gonna call them because they were clearance leads, and it's been like weeks. I ended up getting sick and got that other contract, and I may give them a call. Hello?
Hello?
Hey, Rufus.
Yes.
Rufus, how's it going? This is Derek. Sorry, I know this is a bit
Who's
random.
Derek?
Yeah. Sorry, I know this is a bit random here, but was calling about a property I believe you own on Wayville Street.
Yeah, we don't have anything for sale though.
Oh, okay. Completely understand. Well,
Okay.
appreciate you taking the call.
Okay.
Bye now. Thank you, Don Juan. Yeah, I'm feeling much better. I mean, you can kind of hear the congestion in my nose and stuff. Still feel a little short of breath.
This is Lindsay. Leave me a message now again.
Hello? But feeling much better. Much better. I've been looking into bachelors for techs and a few lists. It seems like it's more wholesale than say realtor, like maybe looking at it wrong way. Yeah. I mean, all of these you could probably, when it comes to like texting especially. Hello? Hello? When it comes to texting especially, you can really tailor it for an agent. Just change the scripts up, and in order to get listings is what I'm gathering. I think that you're trying to say, Otis, there is yeah, I mean, it definitely is beneficial towards a wholesaler or an investor because it gives you insight into other things that may not be relevant to an agent. But in terms of just generating leads, um, I think that it'll be just as effective. You just got to know. Then it just comes down to who you're targeting, right? What type of list you're targeting. So when it comes to like pulling lists from like batch leads or something like that, again, it's tailored towards. Hello, hello.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hey, Mr. Lynch.
Yeah.
Hey, how's it going? This is Derek. All right. Rufus. Yes, to get listings. Yeah. Then yeah, it just comes down to what list you're targeting. So I wouldn't necessarily like pull any of the quick lists that Batch Leads has to offer. Like, hello? Damn, getting a lot of pickups, but it's like I'm just late, just a little late. So I wouldn't pull any of like the vacant lists or the pre-foreclosures. You're just gonna have to import your own lists, um, because I'd imagine you're not wanting to list those properties there. But yeah, when it comes to like texting, I know some realtors out here that I don't know if they use batch leads, but they definitely use SMS platforms in order to just gauge interest for listings. And then it just comes, hello, hello, just comes down to what your scripts are, right? What are you using to call, Cameron? I'm using CallTools. Is the dialer I'm using. Although I may switch. I may just go straight batch everything. I've been considering. Do they have an annual plan? Dawn, who are you referring to? Hello?
Hello?
Hi, Diana.
Yeah.
Diana, how's it going? This is Derek. Sorry, I know this is a bit random here, but was calling about a property I believe you own on Cook Road.
Who is Derek? I don't even know who you are.
My name is Derek. I'm working with a partner and myself out in the area of Houston, contacting a select couple of homeowners, seeing if they have any interest in possibly selling their property.
Yeah, I'm not interested.
Okay, appreciate
I'm
your
not
time.
interested. Uh-huh.
Yeah, looking into absentee owners. Okay, yeah. Checking out cost now. I'm pulling the trigger this week. That's what's up. If you want to support that that link I just dropped, it is an affiliate link. I don't know what type of kickback I'll end up getting, but if you do want to support, by no means you got to, but it's there if you do. Are you calling your list from Driver Dollars online? This list that I'm calling right here is actually a list that I purchased. This is like one of the few lists that I purchased. Um, hello?
DMC software.
Hi, I'm sorry. I think I dialed the wrong number here.
Okay.
This is a list that I purchased. This is a absentee owned list in like the hot zip codes in my area. Hot zip codes being that there is a lot of cash transactions documented in this area or in these zip codes. And I think it's supposed to be people over the age of 60 as well, 60 plus absentee owned list. But I will, to answer your question, Cameron, I will call my list. Yeah, my Driver for Dollars list. I'll import it into my dialer and I'll call it all the same. I'm just not doing that I'm not dialing that specific list right now. You gave me hope with you getting that deal through text. Yeah, yeah. Shoot, yeah. I've generated a few leads through text. It just seems to be, based on my understanding, uh, what am I trying to say? You're gonna have to text way more people than you are, calling or anything else. Right. So it's a cheap form of marketing, but you're gonna have to, 10x your output in order to kind of gain the same results. But yeah, people, it just depends, right? Depends on the list. Depends on people. I mean, in my case, it's going to be a little different for you because you're looking for listings, but I guess not. It's going to be all the same. It's all timing always, right? So I've found, or I'm starting to gather that it's going to be a very hot or cold through texting. Whereas, like on cold calling, somebody might be on the fence about it, and you may end up wasting your time by trying to like dig deeper on the phone. But if somebody's ready to sell, they're going to text you and say, "Yeah, I'm ready," or "No, don't bother me." Right? There's not that like, or there's a lot less of that. Yeah, maybe I thought about it, but if they're going to text you back, it's going to be yes or no, which I kind of appreciate because again, you don't end up wasting time by trying to like massage a lead that isn't truly a lead on the phone or whatever it is. Got me asking, what's your month marketing cost with the platform you use for SMS and stuff? Yeah, my SMS platform is $50 a month just for the software itself, and then beyond that, it is, what is it, 0.0075. I think that's right. It's about a hello.
Yes,
Hey, Mr. Osborne.
yes.
Hey, how's it going? This is Derek. Uh, Sorry, I know this is a bit random here, but was calling about a property I believe you own on Southfield Street.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just wanted to give you a quick call and wanted to see if you'd ever consider an offer on your property there. Ever considered selling?
Oh, no. No
No.
offer. Don't need it. I'm not gonna sell it.
Okay, okay, completely understand.
Okay.
While I have you, would you
Yeah.
happen to have any others you might consider selling at the moment?
No.
No, okay. All
No.
right,
Not at
appreciate.
the moment.
All right, appreciate
Okay.
you
Bye.
taking the call. And then beyond that, it's like I said, a 0.0075 per text, and that's through Twilio. If you're not familiar with Twilio, it's just like I'm trying to think of another competitor to Twilio, but uh, it's like essentially I'm buying my numbers, my caller IDs, and paying for my texts through Twilio, and it's just going through the shell of a software. I use REI Reply, and that's that $50 a month for REI Reply. So it's like when I am running out of money, I go to Twilio and put more money in my Twilio account because that's where I'm getting charged. And again, it's 0.0075 per text, as long as you keep the character amount under like 160 characters or something like that per text. Um, just to give you a general idea there. And I'm not really, doing it at scale to the point where I can accurately tell you how much I'm spending per month. I pretty much run out of money and then I upload another, 20, $30 into my Twilio, and that'll last me, a week or two. Go back in, upload it when I'm running low. How big do you usually have your list? How many properties buying versus driving for dollars? Um, Uh,
H936.
let me see if I can answer that a little bit more accurately. 1 second. How big do you usually have your list? How many properties buying? Again, to answer that, Cameron, I'm not doing it like at scale enough to be able to say like I need a minimum of this. I'm just doing as much as I can, you know. On my limited marketing budget, I'm not saying like again, like I'm gonna buy this many properties per month or like skip trace this many properties per month or I'm just doing as much as I can always. Um, but what I would say is, if you're gonna drive for dollars, make it worth your time. Don't just go out there and like build a list of like 50 to 100 properties. I would build a list of like 500 properties. Go skip trace all those and then call through them because the likelihood of you getting a deal off.
Hello?
Hi, it's Mr. Leno.
This is Leslie.
Oh, okay. I'm not sure if I have the right number here. Hopefully, you can.
Is this Jesus?
I'm sorry.
Is this Jesus?
No. My name is Derek. Not sure if I have.
Derek?
Yeah. Hopefully, you can help.
Yeah.
Hopefully, you can help me out. I was looking for the owner of a property on Harlem Street.
Oh, I don't know. I don't even know where that street's at.
Okay. I might have the wrong number here. I apologize.
Yeah. They call me all the time about some property on Harlem. Is it Harlem Street?
Harlem, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know where that even's at. I'm in Houston. But I got a call to take. I'm sorry.
Sure, no problem.
All right.
She was in Houston. I was getting ready to ask, but she wanted to get off the phone. Good after, gang. What's up, Derek? What's going on, Roxy? Thanks for hopping in. So is CallTools just automatically calling numbers by itself? Are you able to show how it works? Yes, it is. Unfortunately, I'm not because my...
Hello.
Hi, is Miss Williams?
What you need, baby?
Hi. This is Derek. Sorry, I know this is a bit random, but was calling about
That's a Ranger?
Yeah, calling about a property I believe you own on Southington Street.
We're not interested, sweetie.
Okay, completely understand. Appreciate you taking the call. Nice woman. I'm working off my like 13-inch MacBook here, and it just doesn't have the type of processing power to implement any streaming software to be able to actually share what I'm doing on my screen. It just lags like crazy. But yeah, essentially, it's an auto dialer. There are many out there: Mojo, Batch Dialer, CallTools, Zen Call. You essentially upload your list into the dialer, do all the configuration on the back end. Hello? To the point where you just come in and you press play and it starts automatically dialing the numbers. And then it'll pop up the screen when somebody's live. It'll give me their first name, last name, the address that I'm calling about, their mailing address, so that I can quickly just address them by their name and then ask them about the address that I see. Actually, to have an annual plan done. Yes, yeah, it does. Saves you like 20%, I think. I think it drops it down to $30 a month as opposed to 39 if you pay for it annually. Hello?
Hello?
Hey, Arlen?
Yes.
Hey, how's it going? This is Derek. Sorry, I know this is a bit random here, but was calling about a property I believe you own on Linda Lane.
Sir, we're not going to sell, so take my name off your list, okay?
Okay, will do. Appreciate you taking the call. Those lists like over 2K, very time consuming. For sure. As a driver for dollars, Jared, I'd imagine you're talking about there. For sure. I don't even know how many. I mean, I'm probably somewhere up there as well. Try to make a habit of just doing it a little bit every morning, couple hundred every week or so. Just automatically get rid of the number that say they don't want to sell. No, so then that's on you. That's the manual aspect of it is the call disposition. So what's happening is when they tell me no, I'm not interested, I'm putting the contact disposition as not interested, and then I'm marking the call disposition as contact made. So I'm saying uh, I talked to the right person, but they're not interested. And then when they get marked not interested, they get removed so that I'm not dialing them again. And then later down the line, if I do want to end up calling through all the people that told me that they were not interested, which I know a lot of kind of the big players in the industry do, like they'll call through their not interested list every 6 to 12 months, or whatever their business model is. Then I can go into the system and say, show me everybody who I tagged as not interested. I want to call all those people. So it's essentially just sorting. You're just sorting through, right? Hello?
Can I help you?
Yes, sir. Is this Eugene?
No, you have the wrong number.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. Can I help you? Sweet, how much is it? CallTools is 130, like 128, 129 a month. I would honestly recommend going with something else. It's not very beginner friendly, to be quite honest. And I try to be as honest with you as possible, Cameron. Uh, that's why I'm honestly considering switching away from it. It's I'm figuring it out, but it's really built out for doing volume, and um, also it's really built for a team, right? To have multiple people calling, because it has certain add-on features for free that other platforms charge, like call recording. So it's recording every single one of these calls. Um, be careful with that as well. Depending on what state you're in, you may have to disclose whether or not it's being recorded. I would just Google like your state and um, like call recording laws to determine whether or not it's a one-way or a two-way state, meaning you either have to disclose or you don't. Uh, or vice versa, don't have to disclose or do. I would check out, honestly, Batch Dialer. That's what I'm going to look into, especially if you're considering signing up for batch leads, or using any other batch software, just to kind of keep it all in the same ecosystem. All the platforms kind of talk to each other within the batch ecosystem, and you can build out your list on batch leads and then push it to your batch dialer, push it to the SMS platform if you're going to text with them, um, stuff like that. It's just, again, it's pretty CallTools is pretty complex. Not to say you couldn't figure it out, but um, if you're looking to just kind of start right now and hop in and not waste a bunch of time trying to figure it out, trying to like get through this huge learning curve, I would recommend going with something else. They all do the same thing. And they're all going to be roughly around the same price, anywhere between like 100 to 150, $60. Hello?
Hello?
Hey, Mr. Stanley?
You got the wrong number, sir.
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
No problem.
Same thing here, Cameron. Any wrong numbers, I can tag it wrong number, and then it's going to remove the number. it's pretty like intuitive. That's why I say I don't doubt that you'd be able to figure it out. It's just the learning curve is a little bit larger with call tools than other dialers. That well, I've only other used one other dialer, which was Mojo. Uh, Even then, I mean, it has a little bit of a learning curve. They're all going to, but um, I just felt that this one was much more complex. Checking it out now, batch leads. That is, yeah, yeah. Check it out, Otis. Interested to know too, kind of how it works for you as a realtor to try to get listings. I never really thought about it in that way, right? Uh, but now that I started to think about it a minute ago when you brought it up, it to me it makes sense. It's just comes down to who it is that you're talking to, how you're using it. You can tailor it, to make it your own. Hello?
Hello?
Hey, Jerry.
Yeah.
Jerry, how's it going? This is Derek. Sorry, I know this is a bit random, but was calling about
Yeah,
a.
about the property.
Yeah, yeah. Do you have any interest in selling that?
No.
Okay.
Just go ahead off your list. I get about 40 of these calls a day.
Okay, okay. We'll do. I appreciate you taking the call.
Bye-bye.
I guess I'm playing my hand by saying the random thing. That's what I was thinking about earlier. I need to change my script up a little bit. I definitely know that I breed familiarity in the beginning, but right when I say, sorry, I know this is a bit random, I think I should just stop that. Hey, Jerry. I might just skip right over it. Hey, it was calling about a property I believe you own. I might as well. It'll save me time too. Batch records and calls, by the way. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I've been looking into. Most folks I've come across that use them are investors or wholesale. Yeah. 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 I've never heard of anybody using batch for gathering listings, but again, not once I started thinking about it, it doesn't make to me I would think that you could use it one way or another, same way. Again, just comes down to who you're talking to and how you're presenting yourself. I'm on the base, yeah. That's all I really needed. That's why I'm just 39 bucks in. I really just wanted it to be able to comp properties, uh, and like house my properties, my lists in a central area. And that's really all I was paying back prop stream for anyways. With prop stream, it was giving me all the information, but batch leads does that too. So when I say all the information, I mean like length of ownership, uh, if they are able to see if they have any linked properties for like an absentee owned individual, if they have multiple properties that they own. I just need like a quick snapshot of the property and the ability to comp it. So pretty upset that I was even paying prop stream. Well, I had a year's subscription that I won actually, so I only ever paid like 1 month, but it's like 99 bucks compared to 39 bucks for getting the same stuff on batch lead. So yeah, I'm on the base. Um, that's what I would recommend, especially if you're going to be like importing your own lists. With the add-ons, they have the lists add-on. But same thing that I was kind of mentioning earlier. Just know that you're going to be pulling lists that everybody else is pulling. Nothing is differentiating the list that you're pulling from somebody else pulling the same list, if that makes sense. So if you're going to go in there and pull an absentee owned list, I can almost guarantee you there are thousands of other people pulling that same exact list. So that's why I like driving for dollars. Can't necessarily do the same thing as a realtor, right? But yeah, so I can't necessarily speak to that, but I would just say, um, however you get your lists, I wouldn't necessarily recommend doing the list add-on unless you're doing it at volume and it doesn't matter and you're just looking to call as many people as possible, because again, it's just going to come down to timing. You could be calling the same, like these people who are answering, they're like, I get 40 calls a day about this property. Really what they're saying is they don't want to sell right now. uh, that doesn't mean that they won't want to sell one day. And despite them getting 40 calls a day, one day they can wake up and say, you know what, the next person that calls me, I'm going to entertain the conversation. Right. So it's just timing. Let me know if you can give me one of my leads call whenever you're done calling, or something that they haven't answered in forever. I called right now and it was like, if I was listening to him have a convo with a VA. I don't know if you get what I mean. Let me know if you can haven't answered in forever. I called right now and it was like, if I was listening to him have a conversation with a VA, he was saying something about getting 50 calls a day and something about spam. Yeah, Jared, send it through. I'll call him in a little bit once I start hitting my follow-ups. Yeah, I can get those from my escrow officer, the absentee list, and I would have to skip trace it. Yeah, there you go. There you go. So yeah, I think the base plan. I mean, I guess I'm interested to know what it is that you're looking to get out of it, Otis. Batch, especially if you like have MLS access and all that. I don't know if you'll truly be getting a whole lot more information from batch. It's, if anything, it'll just be a way to kind of organize your data. Like I'm trying to get out of it. That's all. Again, all I'm trying to get out of it is the ability to comp the properties. But if you have MLS access, you should be able to do that. Through those means. And then the other reason why I really wanted it is just to kind of have a central database of all my properties. Um, so if that's what you're looking for, then by all means. But I guess I'm curious as to what you're looking to get out of it. It's more for the okay, SMS platforms or marketing to get. Okay. Yeah, then I mean, to be honest, I would check out RI Reply. That's what I use for texting. It's going to be way cheaper. Any of these SMS platforms, like Batch Leads, they're just upselling you. So again, what they're doing is it's the same thing. They're going through Twilio. They're buying it's like they're just playing middleman. So they are charging you that. So Batch Leads charges, I think, 3 cents per text. Whereas if you go through another platform like REI Reply, they're not upselling you by being the middleman. They're getting paid by charging you the monthly subscription to use their software, which again is just a shell to run your Twilio text and SMS ringless voicemails through it. So that's what you're paying them for, is just the use of their software. But with Batch and other platforms, they're charging you for the add-on, right? So they're charging you to use their software, and they're upselling you per text. So they're doing the same thing. They're just playing middleman between you and Twilio, where it's going to cost them 0.0075 cents per text, but then they go ahead and they charge you 3 cents. They upsell it to you. So I would check out other platforms that aren't upselling you or upcharging you on a per text basis. So I would check out REI Reply and kind of, use that as a rule of thumb. Like that's really like what you should be paying per text, because that's what Twilio charges. For me, it's marketing and prospecting homeowners, just other ways to get in front of folks to keep things moving, take care of it. Yeah. So I would check out REI Reply, Otis, or some other platform that isn't going to upcharge you on a per text basis, or like any of those marketing pieces that you're talking about that are going out, just know that if it's anything higher than like that 0.0075, or like, point zero zero point zero one, anything over like 2 cents per text, know that they are playing middleman and they're getting paid per text. If that makes sense. Got 11 people in here. What's going on, everybody? Appreciate everybody hopping in. Do me a favor, hit the like button before you get out of here. Got 10, 11 people in here and 1 like. I have the recording, so you'll see if you didn't understand. I think I get what you're saying, Jared. I think you tried to get a hold of them and you connected, but it was like he was talking in the background to somebody else, is what I'm gathering, or something like that. I think that's what I'm gathering from that. But yeah, Otis, if it's just merely a matter of marketing, I would explore other options. That's just me being completely honest. Because batch is convenient. It kind of keeps everything tidy. And like I said, it has like a bunch of different arms to the ecosystem of batch. But, and you may think that that's worth just going ahead and paying 3 cents per text, but you know that this game is a game of volume, and that stuff adds up. So it's like 4 times as much. You don't like when it's such small numbers, when you're looking at it at a per text basis. You could use batch and it'll be convenient, nice and tidy over here, and like, yeah, whatever, it's just 3 cents per text. But you could also go somewhere else and put in that effort to set everything up on the back end, and get charged 0.0075, which is again 4 times less. So then when you're texting thousands of people, which I would recommend, it adds up. I looked into Twilio. My CRM has that for SMS. Just looking into ways to max time. Got a lot of kids. Yeah. So it's gonna take it's gonna take a little bit of upfront effort to set everything up on the back end. I would check out REI Reply. You're gonna be pretty amazed at that platform there, and what it has to offer. It's a lot more than texting as well. You can call right off of the platform. Record the calls. You can send ringless voicemails. It has like its own little follow up like calendar within the platform as well. It's a lot. It offers a lot more than just the texting. So you're gonna get a much more bigger bang for your buck, to go somewhere else for your texting SMS needs, as opposed to batch leads. But to each his own. You know what I mean? If you feel like it's just a lot more convenient, go ahead and go with batch leads. But just know that you're getting upsold. You're getting upcharged for everything. They are charging you for that convenience, and in my opinion, they're charging you a lot more than what is the convenience that they're offering. 1 second. Use the restroom. Be right back. It's going to be for my girl's email. All right, Jared, I'll be on the lookout. Okay, yeah. I need to have a good budget to work it out. Yeah. Yeah. Check out REI Reply. It's going to be a lot more cost effective. God, telling you, this illness, bro, it's got me super, it's like really bizarre, man. I'm just really short of breath. I can't catch my wind. Walk into the the bathroom and back.
Leave your name and phone number after the beep.
How about the Niners, though? On the site now saying like 50 a month for REI Reply. Yeah, that's how much it is. 50 a month. 50 a month plus usage. So you're gonna be, again, $50 for this use of the software, and then plus the usage, plus your Twilio usage, which is gonna be per text basis, per text, and per Ringo's voicemail, per every outgoing and inbound piece of uh, marketing. Hello.
Oh,
Hey, Drum.
yes.
Jerome, how's it going? This is Derek. Was calling you about a property I believe you own on East Ado Street.
I do. It was sold over a year ago to an individual.
Oh, interesting, interesting. All right. While I have you, would you happen to have any others you might consider selling at the moment?
No, I've got two others, but they're under contract, selling them personally, carrying the notes.
Gotcha, gotcha. All
That's
right.
it.
Well, I appreciate you taking the call.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Bye now.
Bye.
Could have explored that a little bit. Sounded like he was um, two properties that he's selling and carrying the note, seller finance. Just sent you the email. It'll be good to play it for the live. All right, check it out. I can't lie to you. I'm not really in the mood to be doing any of this right now, but I feel like I can't let another day go by without at least trying to generate a few more leads here. Oh. Yeah, I got it, Jared. Hello?
Hello?
Hi, is this Miss Spradling?
Who's calling?
Hi, this is Derek. Was calling about a property I believe you own over on Smooth Rock Falls Drive.
Not interested in selling anything, so you can just take my number off of anything you have.
Okay, will do, ma'am. I appreciate you taking the call. Yeah, that seems a little too direct. By just skipping over the, this is random. Maybe that's what I'm looking for, though. Hello?
Hello?
Hi, is this Miss Hill?
No, I'm not.
Oh, interesting. I might have the wrong number here. Hopefully, you can help me out. I was looking for the owner of a property on Stimson Street.
We're not going to sell any of our properties. Thank you very much. Leave their number. Thank you.
Okay. Okie dokie. Yeah, Jared. Yeah, it's pretty direct as well. That's what I think I'm just getting in my head about it. It doesn't matter what the hell you say, to be honest. If somebody's interested in selling, they're going to respond favorably. Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Hey, Anthony.
Yeah.
Hey, how's it going? This is Derek. Just calling about a property I believe you own on Mark Ridge Drive.
I'm a real estate broker. If I wanted to sell it, I'd put it on the MLS system myself.
Understood. Well, appreciate you taking the call anyways. Yeah, simple and quick. Yeah, just direct. Exactly. That's why I like felt the need to even just lose the whole. Sorry, no. I mean, again, it doesn't even matter. It literally doesn't matter. Hello.
Hello?
Hi, it's Miss Lynn.
Excuse me?
Hi, I'm sorry. I'm not sure if I have the right number here. Hopefully, you could help me out. I was looking for the owner of a property on Crown West Street.
I'm sorry, I'm not able to help you.
Oh, okay. Thank you for your time. I'm gonna go ahead and mark that wrong number.
Hours are from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. and from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Thursday. Fridays,
Daniel, how many deals have you done? I've done two. Two deals. First one was a $12,000 deal that I split with my JV partner. We each took down 6,000, and the second one I took down myself. I didn't take it down, but saw it through to the closing table by myself, and that one was an $8,000 deal.
Again, thank you for your call.
Cool. Keep it going. Thank you. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hi, is Miss Downey?
No, this is Willow Creek Apartment.
Oh, I'm sorry. I think I dialed the wrong number here. Hmm. Jarvis, how long you been in the game? Shoot. I'd say like about a year. If you know my story, I mean, I've known about wholesaling for years, but didn't start dialing until like late 20, late 2020, but really didn't start taking it seriously until like mid 2021. When I say seriously, I mean that at that point, I had started with two other partners. At that point, both of my partners had backed out, so it was just me. And that's when I'm gonna start and say like that. I started around when I started my YouTube channel, which was around mid.
Hello?
Hello.
Yes?
Hi, this is Natasha.
Yes?
Hi, how's it going? This is Derek. Sorry, I know this is a bit random, but was calling about a property I believe you own on Soledad Drive.
It's sold.
Oh, okay. Well,
I already have a contract, so can you please take me off the list?
Sure, will do. So, just so I understand correctly, you haven't necessarily closed and gotten paid on it, but you're under contract right now.
Signed the contract already, so we are on our way soon to do the closing. So I'm done. Okay?
Okay. Well, I appreciate you taking the call.
Thank
I'm gonna follow up with her. Under contract, not closed yet. Follow up with her in like 2-3 weeks. Hot on their tails. other recent deal coming along. It's not. I ended up backing out of that. I got a few opinions from some buyers that it was priced too high, and then I was just kind of taking it like with a grain of salt. Like, yeah, it may not just be for them. But then I got a hold of a realtor in the area who I was looking to get a hold of, and I was glad that I got a hold of her. She does. It's a very small town where this property is, and she does a lot of business in the area. A lot of the comps that I was using were her listings. So I was able to get a hold of her, and she provided some insight on it. And she was like, "Oh no, this place is the comps that you're using are much better neighborhoods. There's a junkyard across the street from your property. I know exactly the property. The last person couldn't get us in the property. If you watched any of my recent videos, the property was under contract with another wholesaler, and they ended up backing out. Uh, and she let me know like the most that I do have some investor clients that are interested, two or three of them. We would need to get into the property, but the most that I can see them paying is like 190 to 200. So I have it under contract at 200. So I just went straight back to the seller and tried to renegotiate the price, and he wasn't budging. He says 200 is bottom line. So, hello?
Hello?
Hey, Steve.
Yes,
Steve, how's it going? This is Derek. Was calling.
Derek.
Yeah. Was giving you a quick call about a property.
Do you want to buy a house?
I do. Do you have any for sale?
Take me off your list, please.
Will do, sir. Appreciate you taking the call. So I went straight back to the seller, tried to renegotiate the price. 200 is his bottom line, so it wasn't going to work. Hello?
Hello?
Hey, Robert.
Yeah.
Robert, how's it going? This is Derek. Was
Uh-huh.
calling about a property I believe you own on Jasper Lane.
I sold that a couple months ago.
Oh, okay. While I have you, would you happen to have any others you might consider selling at the moment?
No, I don't.
Okay. Well, appreciate you
Alright.
taking the call.
All right, thanks.
Man, I'm hot on their tails. Sold a couple months ago, under contract, a few of them. Straight up, bro. Follow game got to be strong. Keep the momentum going. Thank you. Yeah. That woman, I think is what you're referring to. She was like, "I'm done." All right, I'm gonna follow up with you. She's under contract. Hello? Hasn't gotten paid on it yet. And I get it, right? She's not wanting to deal with it. She probably never was. It was probably like pulling teeth trying to get her under contract in the first place. The other investor. That's these situations that these people are in. They don't want to deal with it. Hello?
Please leave your message for 2.
Hello?
Is not available. At
Yeah, she wants to sell. Stressing her. She want to be done with it. Yeah, exactly. What list am I calling? I'm calling a 60 plus years of age, 60 plus absentee owner list that are within hot zip codes that I identified in a specific county in Houston or in the Houston metro market, Fort Bend County, if you're familiar with Houston. So these are zip codes that I've identified that have a high number of cash transactions within the last year, meaning that investors, fix and flippers are buying in this area actively. Hello?
Yes,
Hey, Richard.
this is Pat.
Oh, I'm sorry. I might have dialed the wrong number here. Hopefully you can help me out. Was looking for the owner of a property on Leamington Lane.
Nope, can't help you, man.
I'm sorry about that. Yeah, so that's the list right here. There's some other like we need to link and get this money in Florida. Absolutely.
Your name and phone number.
Absolutely. Let me know. Let me know if there's any way I can help. Any leads you want me to call? Any disposition efforts you want me to help participate in? Anything like that. If it's priced correct, I think I'm pretty confident to be able to move it. In terms of my disposition efforts, I feel like I have a pretty good way of connecting with the people that we need to be connecting with. I'm not going to sit here though and tell you that I'm intimately familiar with the Florida market or any market outside of Houston. But again, if it's priced correctly and you just need help, getting in contact with the correct people, then I feel pretty confident in that aspect of it. If you want me to call your list, if you want me to do whatever, I'm never going to cheat anybody. I'm never going to cut anybody out. I'm looking to collaborate with whoever wants to network and collaborate. I suck at negotiation is my problem. That just comes with practice, man. I'm not going to sit here as well and tell you that I'm a master negotiator, but I do know that from my old job, I worked in insurance and I was negotiating settlements. That was like the job. That's how my performance was measured, how many settlements I could negotiate. So I definitely have experience in that. Uh, I worked there for a little over or just about 4 years. Uh, so I was trained to some regard, to some extent. In hindsight, it wasn't enough training that they offered. They should have been training us every single day in regards to negotiations, but because I left a lot of money on the table, there just was no incentive. Being an employee, there was no commissions. It was just such a poor business model. I wasn't incentivized to try to negotiate better. The only thing that I needed to do was get their signature. So if it meant offering them more money, I would do it. But I definitely took some skills away from that, and I'm able to apply it here. But that just comes with repetition, and through repetition comes comfort and confidence. And then, hello,
Hello?
hey Tom,
Yeah.
Tom, how's it going? This is Derek. Was giving
Hey, Derek.
you a quick call about a property I believe you own on Spinks Creek Lane.
Oh yeah, no, you're just an investor? Yeah, if I wanted to sell it, I'd get the full market price. I wouldn't just go with somebody who randomly called me, but thanks.
All right, appreciate you taking the call. And then through repetition as well and negotiation, you realize, or you're able to at least practice how to, rebuttal some objections or how to position yourself. There was one guy at my old job that they brought on like every other year. They gave us like a 4-hour long negotiation training. and he was like Warren Buffett's right hand man. I always talk about this guy because it was like this presentation was the only thing that I actually like took away from that old job. It's the only thing that actually meant something. But he was Warren Buffett's right hand man, and they would bring him on to negotiate like big deals. So when things went to court and they were trying to reach a settlement. Hello.
Hello.
Hey, Mr. Cobb.
Who?
Sorry, I'm not sure if I have the right number here. Hopefully, you can help me out. I was looking for the owner of a property on Deerwood Circle.
You got the wrong number.
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
All right, thanks.
They would bring him on to kind of seal the deal. And he was like a master negotiator. And he referred to the negotiation as a dance floor, right? And how you had to do the dance. And how that's all it was your initial like lowball offer. He says it should be something that it. Hello. Hello.
Yes, can I help you?
Hi, it's Mr. Toto.
Yes.
Hi, how's it going? This is Derek. I was calling about a property I believe you own on Mosher Lane.
I'm sorry?
Was calling about a property I believe you own on Mosher Lane.
Oh, yes. Yes, it's not for sale right now.
Oh, okay. You think that you'd be interested in selling in the near future?
I don't know. I have to talk to my husband.
Okay. Have you guys talked about it before? Is it something that you have considered?
No, not at the moment.
Okay, all right. Well, I appreciate
Thank
you
you.
taking the call.
Bye.
You need an absentee out-of-state list. Yeah, I have one in my system, I think. I have a bunch of absentee lists in my dialer here. This is just the one list that I'm calling right now. How old are you? How old am I? 28. I'll be forgetting sometimes. Right? 28? Yeah. I turned 29 in September. Commission job? No, it wasn't even a commission job. That's why, honestly, I quit. They weren't really taking care of me. I mean, I got paid well. I got paid close to, when I quit, I was making close to 80,000 annually. Benefits paid for and all that good stuff. But I just felt like even then I wasn't earning what I should have been. Hello?
At the tone, please record your message.
That was their business model. Churn and burn, hire newbies out of college, pay them dirt cheap. And then when somebody realized their worth, they let them quit, and then they hired somebody else. Damon, most definitely looking to link up with other wholesalers and do some JVs. Just moved to the Tallahassee area and looking to expand. What's the best way to reach out? I got my Instagram link in the bio. The Discord link is in there as well. Somebody had let me know earlier that it wasn't working, so you can feel free to reach out through my Instagram DM. Slide through my Instagram DM. Do you text? Where you pull lists from? I do text. I've kind of fallen back off of it a little bit, but to finish that, Damon, definitely looking to connect as well. I don't want to just brush past that. Willing to do whatever, looking to network, looking to connect, looking to add some value, however I may be able to, whether it be calling, following up with leads, helping with dispo, whatever the case is. I work the Houston market, and I just mentioned this. By no means am I a pro. I've done 2 deals myself, but I am very confident in my abilities. So, however I may be able to help you out. Jarvis, do you text? Where you pull this from? Yeah, I do text. I've kind of fallen back off that a little bit, but I am looking to ramp it back up here within probably the next few days. I pull lists. I try to primarily market to my virtual driving for dollars list that I build myself. And then I pulled a couple of free lists from, PropStream. And then I recently purchased a list from GeoPoint Data. That's the one I'm calling right here. This is the only list that I've ever purchased, to be quite honest. I was getting pretty good response through text on this list, but these lists aren't crazy big, so I can't really like speak to.
Hello?
Hello, is this Miss Westbrook?
Hey. Huh?
Is this Miss Westbrook?
Who is this?
This is Derek. Sorry, I know this is a bit random, but was calling you about a property I believe you own on Hidden Valley Drive.
No, you got wrong number.
Oh, okay. So that's kind of what I was saying earlier too, when somebody was asking about like KPIs or numbers or whatever. I'm honestly not even tracking it. I'm just trying to do more every day. And until I'm doing this at scale in volume and closing deals regularly, only at that point am I going to start really paying attention to the KPIs. Because it doesn't mean anything if I'm not, generating leads regularly, closing deals regularly. So I'm just trying to do more. Currently trying to dive all into Jerry Norton's flipping mastery system. Okay. Hello?
Hello,
Hey, Gary?
this is Jeff Higgins.
Oh, okay. I'm not sure if I have the right number. Hopefully you can help me out. Was looking for the owner of a property on West Francis Street.
No, you don't have the right number.
Oh, I'm
and
sorry about
stop
that.
calling people and harassing them.
Okay. Stop answering numbers that you don't know. His Flipster software helps a lot. I'll send you my cell number. Yeah. Tap in. Yeah, I've never actually heard anybody or talked to anybody who uses his software. Obviously I consume a lot of his content, so I know exactly what you're talking about. I just never personally spoken with anybody who's using it. It's good to hear that you're getting benefit from it, though. Jarvis. People are weird like that. It's like one thing to just say that you have the wrong number, but like he felt the need to let me know what to do as well. Stop calling people and harassing them. Okay, I will. I'm done dialing for the day because that gentleman told me not to. Like, why do you think that? Don't tell me what to do, man. Hello?
Hello?
Hi, is Mr. and Mrs. Panis?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. Not sure if I dialed the right number. Hopefully you can help me out. Panis is the last name, you guys, with an A. Okay. Jeez. Hello?
Hi, how can I help you?
Hi, I'm sorry. I think I might have dialed the wrong number here.
Oh, no, it's okay. Have a good day.
You too. Appreciate your transparency, of course. Of course. That's really what I intended for this was, I always say it, but I never wanted this to be like a educational type of channel. Like this is how you do it, because I knew that I was starting from square one myself. So I never wanted to come across like, like a teacher. But in doing it, I've realized that I am a few steps ahead of somebody who may just be starting out. So I try my best not to, come across that way, but rather just kind of share with you everything that I do, and answer questions to the best of my ability to show. Hello?
Yes,
Hey, is Mr. and Mrs. Newman?
this is she.
Hi there, this is Derek. Was calling about a property I believe you own on Airline Drive.
Yes.
Yeah, just wanted to give you a quick call and wanted to see if you'd ever consider an offer on your property there. You ever considered selling?
No, we're not interested in selling.
Okay. Completely understand. While I have you, would you happen to have any others you might consider selling?
Well,
at
we
the
have
moment?
other properties, but we're keeping them right now for quite a while, so
Okay. All
we
right.
just don't have anything available.
All right. Well, I appreciate you taking the call.
Okay, thank you.
Bye now.
Bye.
Documenting the journey. Exactly. Exactly. And I started the channel like right when I wanted to. If you go back, I don't know, I think it might have been like the 10th video. Um, I ended up generating the lead for my first deal that went through. So pretty cool. I'm really excited for, years down the line to see not only how much my business has developed, but how much the channel will have evolved, and to reflect and look back on those first few videos to see not only the quality of the stream and the quality of the channel, but also to know that I hadn't even done a deal yet when I started this. I used to live around an airline. Okay. Hello.
Yes,
Hi, is this Miss Johnson?
yes.
Hi, how's it going? This is Derek. Was calling about a property I believe you own on Nassau Road.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just wanted to give you a quick call and wanted to see if you'd ever consider an offer on your property there. You ever consider selling?
No, it's not available for sale. Thank you.
All right, appreciate you taking the call.
I am unable to take your call.
I truly hate cold calling. Feel that because I worked for AT&T for 4 years and got cussed out a lot. I have no problem sending any list out in any market. Plenty of money. Yeah, bro, send it through. That's something that I'm trying to. I mean, if anybody says they like cold calling, they're lying to themselves, which is cool. To each his own. If that's what it takes, lying to yourself just to like get through it, that's cool. But yeah, I don't think anybody likes cold calling. Send my number. All right, through Instagram, I'd imagine. I'll check it out right now. The look back in time gonna be crazy, bro. Yeah, I'm hoping so. I can foresee it. I envision it in my head. So now it's just about the journey and getting to that point where I'm able to kind of reflect back and get to that point where I'm able to do that. All right, I got you here, Damon. Appreciate you. Yeah, let me know. Let me know however I can help. If you want to send me through the list again, like if you want me to cold call your list, whatever, I can go ahead. What I plan to do, if anybody does want to do that, is to get it up when I import it into my system. I'll just go ahead and tag it with your name. So that if I ever do generate, like I'm not gonna specifically like call your list or call, you know what I mean? But it'll be tagged so that if a lead is ever generated, I can just go look at the tags and see if anybody's name is associated with that, so that I can loop them into the deal. So just know that again, I'm never gonna cut you out or screw you out of an opportunity that I've generated if it's stemming from efforts that you put in. So just hope that you guys know that about me. I'm a firm believer of karma. Hello?
Hello?
Hi there. Not sure if I have the right number. Hopefully you can help me out. So I was looking for the owner of a property on Sunny Ridge Drive.
Not me.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I can send you ones that I've called through. I have a few that are 500 to 1K. List that you're talking about, Jared? Hello?
Yes.
Hi, is this Miss Bono?
No, it's wrong number.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, send them through. Unless they're already really beaten up, and you've gotten a bunch of no's out of them or whatever the case is, but down for whatever.
Leave your name and phone number after the beep.
Hello?
Bueno,
Hi, is Mr. Hernandez?
yes.
Hey, how's it going? This is Derek. Was calling you about a property I believe you own on Braesworth Drive.
No, I don't sell my property, man.
Oh, okay, I completely understand. While I have you, would you happen to have any others you might consider selling at the moment?
No, I just have only one property.
Okay. All right. Well, I appreciate you taking the call.
All right, thank you.
I know. Five. Yeah, what's up with those lists? So you've already called through them, Jared, and just haven't been able to really milk it for any leads. Hello?
Hello, is it me?
Hi, is Miss Garcia?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. I think I might have dialed the wrong number here.
Okay.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi, is Mr. King?
Who?
Hi, I'm not sure if I dialed the right number here. Hopefully you can help me out.
Who are you?
My name is Derek.
Derek?
Yes, sir.
Well, what do you do? Who
Yeah,
are you calling?
yeah, I was looking for the owner of a property on White River Drive. Do I have the right number here?
White River Drive?
Correct.
Yeah, my wife owned that, but it's not for sale unless you're willing to pay $395,000 cash. Ah.
Yeah, those will wake you up. love me a good old country boy. I guess he just wanted the cash. Yeah, he didn't even want to sell the house. I mean, you got to read through those too. You know what I mean? Even if I said 395, okay, I'll do it. He wouldn't have sold me his house. You know what I mean? That's why I think that those are the funniest, especially when they give like a reasonable number. I don't know if that's reasonable or not. I would imagine it's not, and I would imagine that he knows that it's not, just the way that he was saying it. But sometimes people will give you like somewhat reasonable numbers when they're telling you like, you know, you, but you got to give me this much, and it's like, so if I could do that, you'd be wanting to sell. Like, well, no, I don't want to sell. It's like, okay, could you told me that. That was fucking hilarious. Yeah, these peeps. Do you like REI reply? I sure do, Jarvis. I sure do. I can't wait until I'm able to really, really utilize everything that it offers. I mean, I do, but just not at scale. Again, I'm not doing anything at scale just because my marketing budget's so limited. But with those type of systems right there, uh, especially with the follow-up capabilities, that's what I love most about it. You'll have somebody. So I have like multiple follow-up campaigns where somebody's like, I make.
Right
Hello.
now, Pastor Jackson, his family, bless his wife as she go through these trials and tests in her life. We do know that all power in heaven and earth is still in your hand, Master. We pray in the name of Jesus that you.
So like pastor. Yeah, so I have like multiple follow-up campaigns, like somebody who I gave an offer to but they didn't accept it, somebody who is interested in selling just not right now, somebody who um, you know is interested and deserves an offer that I haven't given an offer to, but the conversation died out. You can just create multiple different scenarios of points in the conversation and then put them into a different follow-up campaign. And then it'll just automatically follow up with them however you've set it up on the back end. So it's like, okay, if I've given them an offer, but they haven't accepted it and they stop texting me back, text them, for the first time 7 days later, reminding them of the offer. If they don't text back after that, text them, 14 days after that, reminding them again. You can just go ahead and go place them into the buckets. That's really where the efficiency comes from, is being able to set all these things up on the back end so that you can just start sorting. You just sort people and put them into their designated buckets. Um, and if you're able to put them in a bucket where they're being followed up with automatically, hello,
I'm not available now.
like you can set up on REI reply, then that's even better, right? Then it just takes the manual effort out of it. Hello? Hello? or listen to that recording, and it's so weird.
Dallas Refrigeration, this is Drake.
Hey, Drake, I'm so sorry. I think I dialed the wrong number here.
Oh, you're good, man.
Yo, Derek, what's up? What's going on? Ider? Is that how you say your name? Ider? Mr. Gutierrez? What's going on? What's going on? I think this is the first time I've seen you in here. Welcome. Appreciate you joining us. If it's not, I apologize, but first time I think I've recognized your name, and I think I would have recognized that icon you got too. Was that Pink Floyd? Hello?
Yes.
Hi, is this Miss Brown?
No, this is the fire department. May I help you?
Oh, I'm sorry. I think I dialed the wrong number here.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good one. Why is it that like when you get the wrong number, it's the police station or the fire department? Yeah, it's my first time here. Saw you doing cold calling. Keep it up, bro. Well, welcome again. Appreciate you hopping in here, and I definitely appreciate those words of encouragement. Definitely. Means a lot to me, you guys. Honestly, I know I kind of just like brush over it and respond and let you know that I appreciate it, but if I didn't, I wouldn't tell you that. Hello?
Hello.
Hi, Mr. Williams?
No, you had the wrong number.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. It's like anytime somebody new hops in here, anytime somebody hops in here and gives me a little words of encouragement, definitely motivates me to, stay on the dial that much longer. So definitely appreciate you guys fueling me. Do me a favor, Ider. I think that's how you say your name. I apologize if I'm saying that incorrectly, Mr. or Mrs. Gutierrez. Do me a favor, hit that like button before you leave if you enjoy the content. Subscribe as well. We're on our way. Surpassed the 100 mark there a couple days ago, so I don't know what my new goal is. I kind of just want to start averaging about 2 a day, so that I can be close to that 1,000 mark by the end of the year. And feel free to check out the links in the description as well. Hit me on Instagram if you have any questions. Again, I'm fairly new to the game here, but I have done 2 deals. So I know through doing this that I've gone a little further than somebody who's just starting out. So try to do my best to point you in the right direction. Yeah, it's correct. I got you. Ider, okay, it's correct. I got you with the Southern Light. Appreciate you, bro. Got a little over 500 people left on this list. When I started, I think it was like 800 to 900, maybe high 800s. Hello?
Yes.
Hi, is Miss Holmes?
Yes.
Hi there, this is Derek. I was calling about a property I believe you own on Danfield Drive.
Yes.
Yeah, I just wanted to give you a quick call and wanted to see if you'd ever consider an offer on your property there.
No, I haven't. Why would I want to sell it? I just redid it.
Oh, okay, okay.
Okay,
Congratulations. All
thank
right.
you.
Well, I appreciate you taking the call. And my code violation list and started cold calling yesterday. Nice. What market are you in? Hello?
Hello?
Hi there, is this Miss Pirtle?
I'm not understanding what you're saying.
Hi, is this Miss Pirtle?
Yes.
Yay, this is Derek. Was calling about a property I believe you own on Damascus Drive.
Wouldn't be interested in selling at all.
Oh, okay, completely understand.
All right.
While I have you, would you happen to have any others you might be interested in selling at the moment? Yeah, what market are you in, Hyder? Code violation. I've never called through a code violation, but that is definitely something that I'm wanting to explore. Let me know when you finish that list. I'll send one over. Send them through, bro. Send them through. It's gonna take me a while to get through this this list here. With the amount of answers that I get, I'm calling through about probably about like 150 an hour. I'm in Miami. Let's go. Miami. What's up, bud? I know. Usually that crap, to be honest.
Come on now.
Hello?
Hi, is this Miss Villarreal?
Yes, I'm sorry. Who are you looking for?
This is Derek. I was calling about a property I believe you own on Mosher Lane.
Oh, I'm so sorry. You're calling a place of business. I think you're calling the wrong number.
Oh, I'm so sorry about that.
No problem. Bye-bye.
How do you overcome the nervousness of cold calling? Just got to do it, man. I'd be lying to you if I said that I wasn't nervous. I am. You know what I mean? I'm fearful every time somebody picks up the phone. It may not appear that way, but I am. you got to do it. You got to do it. And through repetition, you realize that everybody's kind of the same. Work off of a script, practice your script by having the response ready to go before they even say what they're going to say. It, it allows you to become more confident, if that makes sense. Like, I have a response to everything. So maybe not everything, but for the most part, I already have a response ready to go. So they can say whatever they want to say, however they want to say it. And I'm just going to give them the same response that I give everybody who says what they say. And by practicing your script, something that I don't do enough of, by practicing your script, both on and off calls. The off calls is what I don't do enough of, by role playing, cold calling. Just like anything, you got to practice to get good at it. LeBron doesn't just show up to game day. He puts in all the work, on his off days. Same thing. You got to treat the dialer like game day, which is why I admit that I don't put enough practice in, on my off days. I don't practice enough, but that's how you get more comfortable. We can role play whenever. Just let me know. I need to do the same. Yeah. That's why I'm really trying to get some people in the Discord group, because I'd love for that to be kind of a regular thing. Like hop on the voice channel in the Discord group every weekend or something, and just and have it be constructive too. I remember when back when whatever that app is, Clubhouse, was just starting to take off. I hopped into some groups where they were doing cold call role playing, and they were like, "All right, you." Hi, I'm sorry. I think I dialed the wrong number here.
All right.
To be like, all right, you're the seller, I'm the buyer. All right, go or whatever. And then a lot of times when people role play like that, and you're the seller is always like, in the role playing situations, gonna give you the hardest time, the hardest objections. But to be honest, that's not even really good practice. Because if somebody had their guard up so much in a realistic situation, I'm not going to try to convince them to sell me their house, right? It's not a realistic role play. And I remember that. And David Dodge was in there. David Dodge is a active wholesaler. He has a book here that I read that I would recommend. It's called The Ultimate Guide to Wholesaling Real Estate. But he hopped in there and he's like, all right, let me do it. I'll be the buyer, right? I'll be the wholesaler. And he's like, all right, go. Like, hey, he's calling about a property. I wanted to see if you'd accept an offer on it, yada, yada. And they were like, an offer? Like, who are you? Blah, blah, blah. And they gave him a hard time. And he's like, oh, okay, never mind. Thanks for taking the call. And then everybody was kind of shocked in the group, like, wait, what? And he was like, I mean, yeah, that's exactly how I would handle it, right? Like, if this is practice, I'm going to practice handling it the way I'm going to handle it. I'm not going to try to keep somebody on the phone if they don't want to sell me their house. And everybody like had their eyes open, like, huh? And he says, yeah, when me and my team role play, we only role play conversations where the seller is interested, right? Because that's where you need to practice. When somebody says, yeah, I'm interested, then okay, now let's practice working through the script. I don't want to practice getting on the phone with somebody who's going to give me every objection under the sun. I want to practice with somebody who's interested in selling so that I can practice working through my script. So that was something that I took away from that. And that's something that you can take away as well. Either just know that. Hello?
Yeah, that's him.
Hi, is Mr. Slack?
Yeah, I can talk. Going to see my client. I work for pest control. So, yeah, I don't know. Something been going on suspicious. Yes, they have someone. But, yeah, I can chat for a couple of minutes. Yeah. What's up?
Hi, yeah. No, my name is Derek. I was calling about a property I believe you own on Pebble Lake Drive. That was so bizarre. I don't even know if that was a voicemail or that was weird. But yeah, either just know that if somebody's gonna get on the phone and give you a hard time, it's just not the person for you. They don't need your help, right? And that will offset the nervousness as well, because when somebody does get on the phone and they want to sell, it's near impossible to mess up a motivated seller because they're going to be desperate for your help, and you're going to be there, and it's going to that alone is going to give you comfort, right? So never mind the people who are getting on the phone and cursing you out and, you know, telling you no, they're not interested, because those aren't the people that you're going to do business with anyways. That's honestly how I overcome that nervousness, is just to know if anybody's going to ever give me a hard time, it's nothing that I did. They just don't need my help. And then when somebody does get on the phone who needs your help, they're not going to be concerned about how you're working through your script or the questions that you're asking them. They're going to be in a situation where it doesn't matter. They need somebody to help them. Which is why people hire VAs, right? Because it's just sorting. The person on the other end of the phone needs your help. The VA could have the thickest foreign accent ever, which happens, right? These foreign VAs are still generating leads because they're getting on the phone with people who need their help, and they don't care how the other person sounds. They don't care if they're stumbling through their script or they're stuttering their words. They just need somebody to buy their house. If it was anything other than that, hiring foreign VAs wouldn't work. What was the motivation of the first deals you did? What was the ARV and what did you get them at? Motivation for my first one, I called the seller. He says, my daughter lives in the property. She's fallen on hard times and she's no longer able to keep up with the mortgage payments. So the bank's going to take the property if I don't sell it. Hello?
Yeah.
Hi, is this Mr. Johnson?
Who is this?
This is Derek. Sorry, I know this is a bit random, but was calling about a property I believe you own on Lawn Street.
On what street?
On Lawn Street?
On Lawn Street. Oh, I don't have a property on Lawn Street.
Oh, okay. I might have the wrong number here. While I have you, would you happen to have any property you might be interested in selling at the moment?
No, I don't.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you taking the call.
Thank you.
Oh, that was the wrong number. So it was literally I'm glad you asked, Jared, because the way that phone call went, you can go back and look at it. It's on my YouTube channel. I got on the phone with him, and he said the first thing. Well, okay, so first I connected with his wife, and his wife was like, "Yeah, we need to sell. Call me tomorrow so you can speak with my husband." I called him the next day, got a hold of the wife. She passed the phone to her husband, and the first thing the husband said was, "Hey, Derek." I said, "Yeah." He said, "Okay, so here's the thing." I didn't even ask him any questions. He says, "Here's what's going on. We're going into debt. My daughter," and he spilled the beans. "My daughter lives in the property. She's fallen on hard times. She can't keep up with the mortgage payments, and we need to sell." And I was like, "Oh shit." So then I started working through the script, pre-qualifying, figuring out the condition of the property, how quickly they needed to sell, and the price. And in all honesty, when I made him the offer, he accepted it. No negotiations at all. It was kind of a slap in the face to me because I immediately regret not offering him less, but it still worked out. It worked out perfectly, actually. So he owed about $48,000 on his mortgage. I offered him 58,000 so in hopes of him being able to walk away with some money afterwards. He accepted it right away, and we put it under contract that same day, and assigned it to the end buyer for 70. So there was a $12,000 spread on that. Again, I split it with my JV partner. We each took down 6. So either, if that means anything to you, just know again that if somebody is motivated enough, they will not care what questions you're asking, what the case is. They just need to sell, and you happen to. It's all timing. It's literally all timing. Anybody else could have called them at the time that I called them, and it would have been the perfect time, right? But I was the one who called them, so I got the deal. That's all it was. Literally all it was. The ARV on that one was like 170, 160, 170. It needed a lot of work. I'm talking a lot, probably $50,000, $60,000 worth of work. Buyer bought it at 70. He'll probably make 30 on it, 30, 40 on it after all is said and done. My second deal, I didn't know the motivation until the end. That was one where it wasn't as clear, but he wanted to sell. That's crazy. Yeah. I mean, it was wild to me too. Yeah, he was like literally just spilled the beans. Got on the phone with me. He was like, "This is what's going on. I need to sell. It's in horrible shape." I probably didn't even ask him too many questions because he was telling me everything, and he was grateful. Right? That's the thing too. Like he didn't feel like when I made him the offer. I said, "How does 58,000 sound?" He says, "58,000, honey, come here. He's talking 58,000," and you hear her in the background. Oh my God, 58,000! They were so excited, so grateful that I was going to come and solve their problem, and that's all that mattered to them. They could care less about the money. They could care less about anything else. Who I was, if I was a legitimate business, if I was a legitimate investor, that wasn't even on their mind. The only thing that they were so occupied with was the fact that they were slipping into debt and the bank was going to take their property if they didn't sell it. So that was that one. The second one, I got on the phone with the gentleman, same type of deal, perfect timing. I got on the phone with him. He said, "How much?" I said, "I would just need to learn a little bit about the property," pre-qualified him, learned about the condition, his timeline, all that. And then you could have made an extra 5 or 10. We got you to help them walk away with something. So I'll go into that in a second. But yeah, that's how I felt right away. I was like, "Damn, you gotta be kidding me." He said 58. I said, "Oh no, I meant." No, I didn't say that. But the second gentleman, same thing, kind of like a one call close. Called him at the perfect time. He's like, "Yeah, I want to sell." That one I did negotiate. He was asking 100,000. We went back and forth a little bit. I talked him down to 75. Went under contract at 75. Ended up assigning it at 83. Made an 8,000 spread on that one. And after all was said and done, then I learned that he had some debt. It wasn't even necessary. He just wanted, it was just kind of a good timing thing again. Like he was kind of done playing landlord to the tenant. He had some debt that he wanted to pay off, some outstanding bills, and then he wanted to take his wife on vacation. I didn't learn that until after everybody got paid, myself included. But that was another one that was just super simple. Called him, qualified him. I said, "Let me call you back in an hour. Let me run some numbers." Hung up, bought myself some time, ran comps, figured out where I needed to be, called him back, negotiated, got it under contract. But yeah, on that first one, you could have made an extra 5, 10. So that's what I thought, right? But this was a mistake that I made. So he said he owed 48, right? But I failed to realize that the daughter not only was not able to keep up with the payments. In fact, she wasn't making payments at all. So from the time the contract was signed to the time where it closed was about 45 to 60 days. So that was another 2 months where the mortgage wasn't being paid. So by the time the mortgage was getting paid off at the closing date, he actually owed 54,000 in both his outstanding mortgage balance and unpaid taxes. So he only actually walked away with like $4,000 when they thought they were going to walk away with 10. So in that case, I could have made a little bit more money, but it ended up working out because they made some money off of that as well.
I'm gonna change.
Yeah. Damon, I don't know if you're in here, but I just got your email. With this list here. So to answer your question, or not answer, it wasn't really a question, Jared, but I definitely could have made a little bit more money, but I'm glad that it still worked out because it got pretty tight at the end with him owing so much on the property and his just like back date or back taxes.
Maybe you could throw those in the wash.
Yeah, I will. From Flipster. Okay, I got you, Damon. You have an LLC? I do. Either. I don't really keep up with it. I'm not sure if it's still in good standing. I think it is. But that's kind of a goal of mine as well this year is to kind of legitimize the business, both legally and kind of financially as well in terms of taxes. It's not necessary though. So don't let that kind of prevent you from taking action.
Start and figure it out later.
Exactly.
Okay, come on. Sit. Let's go. Let's go, Granny's. No. Good boy.
Health-wise,
Like,
where'd he go? I'm right here. Would you recommend spending a lot of money on marketing just on the beginning? No. Either I would recommend slow playing it. Speaking from experience, I did spend money on marketing and it was a waste because I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know, even when I did generate a lead, I didn't know how to handle it. So I was just throwing spaghetti at the wall and hoping that it stuck. And even if it did stick, then you're just kind of looking at it like, now what, right? So slow play it, slow play it. Do it like pick one marketing channel and stick to it. Don't overwhelm yourself or try to do texting, cold calling, direct mail. Don't just pick one thing and get good at it. And with that one thing, do it in bite-sized chunks so that when you do get a lead, you know what to do with it. Or, so if it's cold calling, do it in chunks of like a couple hundred properties. Like pull a list of 100, 300 properties, cold call through that list. If you haven't generated any leads, go get another 300 properties, cold call through that. And then once you get a lead, now it's like, okay, well, what do I do after I get the lead? Now figure out how much I'm able to offer, take it one step at a time instead of like pulling a list of 2,000, texting all of them, and then generating like 10 leads, but you have no idea what to do with a lead because you've never had one yet, but now you have 10, right? And then you lose out on those opportunities anyways because you don't know how to handle them. So take it in bite-sized chunks. I would not recommend just blowing a lot of money on marketing because that's exactly what will happen. You'll just blow it. Daniel, ready to go? I went to the restroom real quick, talked with my girl before she took my dog out, and handled all of my dog's medication. He's a very high maintenance dog. He has to have an allergy pill twice a day. He has an ear infection at the moment, so I needed to give him some ear drops, all that good stuff. Go back available. Am I in? Oh no, I'm not even in there. Let me see what I've done thus far today. Go quick report. 23 contacts, 21 wrong numbers, 14 voicemails, 9 no contacts. I had like 20 some abandons as well. That's really helpful, bro. What SMS service are you using? REI reply. Don't hide behind that though, either. Get on the phones. Get on the phone. That's what I'm going to recommend for you, especially because you've expressed fear in that avenue there. You got to lean into your fear. I would recommend that you get on the phones if you're afraid of them. Don't hide behind texting, because with texting, the purpose of texting is to get them on the phones anyways. You're never going to be able to close a deal without talking to somebody on the phone. So I would embrace that. Lean into your fears. Let me see what I'm going to get going for the day. All right. I'm actually going to call it here, I think. LMAO, you already know me. I know you because you were me. And you are everybody else. It's I did it. I did that. I spoke, I'm speaking from experience. I tried texting. I tried hiding behind texting when I first started, thinking that it was going to be easier and I could just sit back behind a computer and send some text. But it doesn't work like that. Got to get on the phones with them regardless. So what's the best way to practice getting on the phones with people? Cold calling. So, I don't know if you guys know Bradley, but I follow him on Instagram. He's like, I don't even know what he does, to be honest. He sells sales training and stuff like that, but he's an entrepreneur, and he always talks about that. Leaning into your fears, becoming uncomfortable. The only way to feel comfortable in new situations is to become uncomfortable to begin with. The only thing that separates successful people and unsuccessful people is successful people felt fear and they leaned into it anyways. Unsuccessful people felt afraid and never took the leap. You know what I mean? Every successful person is where you are right now. At one point in time, they were where you are right now, and they embraced it and they did it anyways. No billionaire ever got afraid and didn't do the thing that they were afraid of and still became a billionaire. They leaned into it and they did it anyways. So hopefully that means something to you, because it meant something to me when I heard that the only thing that separates a successful person and an unsuccessful person is a successful first person was faced with fear and they did it anyways. It's as simple as that. So don't shy away from it. Don't hide behind anything. In fact, do the complete opposite. If you're afraid of something, go there. You know, if you guys are familiar with David Goggins, like that's his thing, right? It's like, where is the most like or not unsuccessful? Where's the most like treacherous place? Like where can I go to feel the most uncomfortable? That's where I want to run. You know, I'll be a billionaire by 40. I hear that, Jared. Mark your words. Yeah, that's eye opening. Yeah, yeah. I mean, for real, that's all it is. That's literally all it is. Is successful people saw fear and they went through it. My girl always says this. She says fear is a door. You can either walk through it or you can convince yourself that it's bolt locked shut and that there's no way out to the other side. It's just all perception and how you want to treat it. Um, what was I going to say? I played lacrosse in high school. My coach was an ex SEAL or Marine. He's some form of military, but he was a hard ass, and I'll never forget the day where if you play lacrosse, they're called ground ball drills, and you lay on the ground face down. He throws the ball out, and when he says go, you look up, you find the ball, you push yourself up to your feet, and then it's just like a battle for the ground ball, right? You're whacking each other with the sticks, you're knocking each other out the way. And one practice, our high school field was just so bad. It's gotten redone. Actually, got redid like the year after I graduated, which was annoying. But there's just craters in the field, huge potholes, right? So when it rained, it would create these crazy big puddles, like giant puddles. But he loved that shit, and that was he embraced exactly what I'm telling you. So he would say, he looked at my buddy who was the defensive captain, and he's like, Travis, uh, which of these puddles do you think is bigger? And he was like, probably that one, right? And he was like, all right, that's what I thought. Everybody get on that puddle. We're doing ground ball drills, right? He loved that shit. Like, where is it going to be the most uncomfortable for everybody? Because that's where the most growth is going to happen. It's downpouring rain. Everybody else, every other team that we're getting ready to face this season, they went inside and they're doing drills inside the gym where it's nice and warm and cozy. We're gonna get in the biggest puddle and we're gonna do the most physically demanding drill that I know, and it's gonna be the most uncomfortable. But when we walk away from practice today, you will have grown more than if we would have just went inside the gym and huddled up next to the heater. There's no growth in that. There's only security and safety and you know again, shine away from your fears. So I'll never forget that. And I took a lot away from him as well, and that same concept. And I didn't really realize it in the moment what he was doing, but after I kind of embarked on my own entrepreneurial journey, I realize now that that's exactly what he was doing. He wasn't punishing us. He wasn't, although it seemed like it in the moment, it seemed like all his ass, he's the coach, we're the players, and he gets to tell us what to do, and he's gonna tell us to do the dumbest thing, right? but there was method to his madness. It was growth, expansion, facing your fears. So hopefully hopefully take something away from that little story. I always thought that was funny. We'll still joke about that to this day with my friends. But he says, which puddle's bigger, this one or that one? My buddy says, not realizing why he's asking. He says, probably that one. He says, yeah, that's what I thought. Everybody get on that puddle. I couldn't even call it a puddle. It's a lake damn near, like so big. I'm telling you, this field was garbage. But he said, everybody on that one. We're doing ground ball drills. But appreciate you guys hopping in here. I'm going to get going for the day. Send me through everything you got, Jared. I got. Let me listen to that. Let me listen to that right now while I'm still on here. I got a recording from Jared. I hear myself in the background.
Money on your trophies, monthly premium, and subscription, right? Within the next 48 hours, my coordinator will keep callback and provide you all information. You see what I'm talking about? I get so many calls, all these goddamn scam calls. Do you hear me?
Hello?
I can hear you. Yeah. How can it a scam call? Can you elaborate? Yeah, what do you want? My information?
Hello?
What kind of information? Yes. What kind of information? I guess about the Medicare, Part A and Part B. Maybe my Social Security number and bank account number. If I ask your Social Security and bank account, just hang up my call. That's all. Well, why the fuck am I getting 50 calls in one day? It's not scam. Because you're an asshole and in the child hole you are fucking shut up. You couldn't scam me, bitch. God damn. Hello? Are you still there? You motherfuckers are ridiculous.
That's some funny stuff. I appreciate the value, bro. Keep it up. Thanks, Ider. Appreciate you. I was saying hello and no response. That was you, Jared. Okay, I heard you say hello a few times. You streaming every day? Ider, yeah, I try to. I've been going Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. Wednesdays is my day where I work in the morning. So if I do get on, I'm gonna get on in closer to like late afternoon as opposed to early morning like I have been. WTF? I don't know what the hell was that, my man trolling. Yeah, that was weird. That was weird. That was weird that the call connected for you. Do you think that was like something he recorded? That's what it seemed. That's what I was gonna say. It's like now anytime anybody calls him that he doesn't recognize the number, he just plays them the recording. Like that was weird. That was really weird, but it reminded me of this Instagram that this reel. I'm gonna show it to you guys because this shit cracks me up. I just seen this the other day and it's relevant to this.
Your social security number. And, hi, we was calling because somebody is using your social security number, and we need you to confirm that it's yours. So can you please state it?
Wait, what? If you know that it's my social, then why do I have to say it?
Sir, we're just trying to make sure that is completely right. So can you please, say it?
Well, can't you guys just say it first? And then I can confirm?
Well, see, we can't do that because then, it might get it wrong and stuff like that. So just say the last digits and that's
all right. My last digits is 911.
Hey, funny guy. You're such a funny guy. Hey,
almost.
Almost. Oh, man. 658 Garden Lane. Jonathan Simmons, right? Like, don't laugh in my face like you won, bro. Like, I'm not these normal scam likely, bro. I'm scammed for sure. Like,
Yo, who are you?
who am I, bro? I'm finna be you, bro. When I get your socials, that's it. That's checkmate, bro. Like, don't laugh. That's not a.
Bro, that shit had me dying. He said, he said, I'm not this regular scam likely. I'm scam for sure. Once I get your social, that's it, bro. That's checkmate. That shit had me dying. Scammers be creative for real. What's up, bro? What's up, cool dude? Getting ready to hop off right now, but I appreciate you jumping in here. Ain't no way, boy. I'm telling you, I've watched that like I'm gonna say 10 times, and it's still just as funny. He said, "Oh, funny guy, almost had you." Then he said his address. He said 658 Garden Lane. He said, Jonathan Simmons, right? Like, don't be laughing at me. Like, this is some type of game, bro. I'm not these typical scam likely. I'm scam for sure. Who are you? Who am I? I'm finna be you. Anyways, hopefully you guys got a kick out of that as much as I did. That shit had me dying. But anyways, thanks for hopping in here, guys. Nothing too crazy on the dialer. Just got the numbers up. That's all I want to do every day, right? Try to get like 20 plus contacts a day. Honestly, I need to be getting something closer to 50, but I need some new data in here is what I need. So when I canceled my prop stream account, I exported all of the lists that I haven't yet skip traced. So I do have like a couple hundred properties that I'm going to try to skip trace. I'm going to try to do that tonight and get them into my dialer so I can start calling some fresh lists. But even then, I mean, today, like I've called this list a number of times, but I'm still getting people picking up and, it being the right number as well. So just going to try to get the marketing up. I'm going to try to send some texts out to those new lists. And then I'm gonna refocus on the follow-up game as well. I fell behind on my tasks, my follow-up tasks when I got sick. So gonna do that. Just hanging in. I'm slow playing it right now. I don't want to beat myself up too bad because I'm still not 100%. I don't know if you guys saw me. I was out here stressing the whole time. I was getting a little feverish. So just want to kind of fall back a little bit and not go too crazy. And I still got to get out today to work a little bit. So appreciate you guys. Do me a favor if you haven't already, hit that like, subscribe, notification bell. Feel free to contact me. Check out the links in the description. You can slide in my Instagram DMs. I think the Discord link wasn't working. So if you are wanting to hop in the Discord, I'm going to get that fixed. But if you are wanting to get in there ASAP, feel free to hit me on Instagram and I can shoot you the link there. Yeah, let me know however it is that I may be able to help you guys out in your wholesaling venture. I will probably get back on here tomorrow morning around the same time, around like anytime between like 8:30 to 10 a.m. Pacific time is where I'm at. I'm out in California, so 8:30 to 10 a.m. Pacific is when I try to get on here every day. Probably, and like I said, I'm gonna try if I can get that list in skip traced. I'm gonna try to text it tomorrow as well as cold call it a little bit, and then I'm gonna try to focus on my follow-ups tomorrow as well. Just try to catch up and get a hold of some of these people who have already expressed some interest in the past. So appreciate you guys. Love you guys. Till the next one. Peace.